So I found this little house very near me for $91 a month, less than $1,100 a year. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, tiles, that type of thing, full security. I think if it were me, I would paint it, although you don't need to paint it. It's not part of the deal, like rehabbing my house was part of the deal. But you can see from the inside, it's a nice little house, semi-elegant. Got windows, there's 2 air conditioners, 2 bedrooms, nice bathroom, nice ceiling. The paint problem is really down at the bottom. For some reason, it looks like they did not use the proper type of primer there, so it started peeling. It's just kind of dingy because nobody's lived here in a long time and kept it dusted. It does look better than mine did when I moved in. And you know, I'm not a big fan of the colors, but if I was going to be here long term, for a few $100, you could get this thing painted inside and out in your favorite colors. There's a built-in closet, kind of rare. There's a desk there, perfect for a digital nomad. There's a bed, a queen bed, comes with a queen bed. By the way, it's all the furniture stays, the TV stays, refrigerator stays, that type of thing. It's just really the paint. It's kind of old. The same family has lived here for many years, so it's probably the original paint job. There's a lot of personal items. Those will go away. I have just began talking to them. Their family had lived here for many years, and I think the daughter or one of the siblings was one of the last inhabitants, and there was no particular reason to move everything out. They took what they wanted and they left the rest. The property was not for rent when I met them. I looked to find out who they were, and when I did meet them, I asked if they wanted to rent the property, and they had to think about it. So when they said yes, any of those personal items you want to go away will go away. There's a granny flat next door adjacent to the property, and everything will kind of be moved into there. Now, if you're there and you want to buy your own furniture, the furniture could be moved out. It's no problem. The television is there. You want to buy another TV, replace it, not a problem. It's just there for your use. The granny flat, which is attached, is also available for next to $60 a month. It's a small 1-bedroom apartment with its own entrance. Here's another look at the outside. You can see it's a nice neighborhood. It's on a dirt road, but it's very near me. It's a nice neighborhood. Near the public highway, transportation, probably about 100 yards away. You could walk there in about 3 to 4 minutes. And from there, you'd have public transportation to Angeles City or Clark International Airport, which are like 30 minutes away. So for the inexpensive rent, I could come here when I wasn't traveling. I could be here when I didn't want to travel. But I would be in a nice little area, safe, not much crime. Matter of fact, I don't know anybody who's ever heard of a crime here. Even in the last 20 years, not a single one. So when I'm gone traveling, I'm not worried about my possessions. You know, I'm not worried about the TV. I'm not worried about different things. And with the inexpensive rent, that allows me more money to travel. Why would I want to spend a lot of money on someplace, get stuck somewhere, and not be able to travel? Traveling is what I really want to do when I come to the Philippines. So if you have a little place like this that you can get inexpensively, you can come here and you can afford to travel to El Nido. You can go to Baguio. You can go to Dumaguete. You can go to Mindanao. You can go to Davao or CDO. And you can visit these places because you'll have the extra income. I mean, if you're moving to the United States, would you really want to move into San Francisco or New York or Maryland or somewhere like that, tie yourself into a long-term lease? I'd actually rather find some cheap place in BF Egypt or whatever, and then travel to New York, travel to San Francisco, see if it's what I really like or where I want to settle. I'd always thought about living by the ocean, actually. Maybe get like a little hectare of land, got the ocean there, maybe raise some farm animals and go out on my boat fishing or go out swimming or whatever. Or be up in the mountains near Baguio, that kind of thing. Being in Porac had never really even occurred to me. It's turned out to be a great deal, but it wasn't my dream plan. It's still not. I'm retired now. I've got my Social Security. I mean, that's all I've got, but I can afford to travel almost 365 days a year if my home base isn't too expensive. Now, that's why I can say if you're coming here to the Philippines, you might try a place like this, which is close to Angeles, close to the international airport, and inexpensive enough where you can travel on your Social Security. Because you're like 30 minutes from Clark International, I mean, you can go anywhere in Southeast Asia. Once you're here, it's not that expensive to go. And again, if you're on Social Security, and I mean average Social Security, and that's all you get, you can still afford to travel all over this entire area. One of the cool things that's happened to me since I've been here that I've been able to do as a result of living where I live, I woke up at 5 or 6 in the morning and I decided, hey, I'm going to go to Baguio today. I threw a suitcase together, walked out the highway about 100 yards. I was on the jeepney and gone. It could have been I was going to Singapore, Bali, or just about anywhere. Same thing. Get up in the morning, decide I want to go, book a flight, get the bus, and just go. Because I live here, because of the cost of living, And because I'm so close to Bali or Singapore, those kind of places, I have that financial freedom, even on average Social Security, like I say. Guys, this is just my life here, and I make these videos because I'm excited about it. I don't hear a lot of other people talking about it the same way that I feel about it. That's the reason I make these videos. When I'm not excited about this anymore, you won't see another video from me. I promise you. Yeah, I got sidetracked there for a minute. But anyway, if you're coming to the Philippines and you're new, I can recommend this type of situation for you because I know from personal experience, once I'm here, once I'm settled, once I get into the culture, that's the time to branch out and go wherever you want to go. Enough said about that. Just keep it in mind. If you're interested in this place, just leave it in the comments down below and I will get back to you. Also, my Facebook page is the same exactly. It's x-pensive_expat. You can always message me there and we can chat back and forth. And if you want more information about this particular property, let me know and I'll get you in touch with the people and you can make the deal. Let me know. Hey, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please give me a subscribe and hit the bell for notifications when my next videos are coming out. Maybe share with someone who's thinking about retiring in the Philippines. Thank you so much.